Welcome back, everyone. This is Arafelin playing Dungeon Breaker, and we are deep in the depths of the final dungeon, where the king has taken Tina after abducting her to try to unseal the sealed evil in a can. Basically, supposedly the ultimate monster, something known as the Godlike. He is seeking immortality. And yeah, so here inside this temple, apparently, although it didn't look like one, there's a giant, I think that's basically like a magic circle thing, sort of thing, inscribed on the floor. In the middle it stands Greyville and Claíomh, the king. The magic thing is started shining. Seems to be sending him some kind of power. Tina's there, she's looking rather dazed. So she's in the corner of the thing, wrapped in something like tentacles, not moving. Alec cries out to her. She kind of glances in his direction, but otherwise doesn't react. Celsia is in the opposite side of the symbol, also wrapped in tentacles that are still doing things to her. Apparently it's part of the ritual. But Jade cuts in and says the king is busy, stand back. Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere until I get Tina and Celsia back. He calls upon his monsters. And with the summoning, monsters appear out of thin air, because that's what they do. King calls him a fool and says, behold the power of the crystal. Same thing as he did with Gale, he can break their pacts. He does the thing, and the monsters stop moving for a minute, but Priya says, what of it? Arakel does his little cat noise and says, I'll protect Master. Healer says it's her will to protect Master even without the pact. It would take more than that to move my heart. Antenna Mage, in her usual spaced out way, says, did you do something? Pintail continuing to beat soon, saying, like that matters. Devlin says, I'm here because I like him. Jade seems a bit surprised that the monsters actually seem to care for him. And he says, Majesty, I'll take care of him. Just focus on becoming the Godlike. He nods, gets wrapped in tentacles. Something like a butterfly wrapped in a cocoon. Come, monster tamer. The wizard, Jade Morador, will be your opponent. And Jade has appeared. We have this dramatic music again, but this time he actually seems to have a normal life bar. So last time we couldn't actually hurt him. This time it should go differently. So yeah, let's start with the brake forces. Yeah, that's a powerful lightning strike. Bree is petrified. So he still has that attack. Pretty good damage. Less good damage, he seems to be more magic resistant, which makes sense. So I'll switch in more physical attackers. Okay, I think he had a Petrify Cure in here somewhere. Yep. She can Bristle Rush. Karako has this thing. Yeah, the multi-hit attack. More Petrification, but I have a healing thing queued up anyway, so no big deal. And Jade is already halfway down, so this is definitely a more manageable battle than the one where he curb stomps you. Anasma Slash. She could heal. Keep up the attack with those two. If he did the multi-buff. Yeah, she had the Dispel, so we'll do that. And That's just a fast attack. That kind of hurt, but yeah. Yeah, effects on Jade were dispelled, effects on Alec dispelled, etc., etc. And yeah, overall, not that difficult to fight this time. I can't believe he lost to a mere boy. It's not just my strength. I did this because I had everyone helping me, basically. And he gives up the Holy Sword, which he borrowed last time from Roy, but did not bring the braid down on Jade. He goes after the tentacles wrapped around Tina and Celsia. Makes sense. Jade says, stop that, the revival of the Godlike will go wrong. So I'm not going to stop even if you tell me that. So they cut away all the tentacles around both of them, carries them out of the magic circle. Hey, are you okay? Celsia's kind of gasping. Tina's still unresponsive. So Celsia's kind of groaning, but she otherwise seems fine. There's life in her eyes. But Tina's still, well, you can say. Like, hey Tina, snap out of it. Tina, wake up, I'm here to save you. Her soul is bound by the power of the crystal. We need to release her from the crystal before she'll turn back to normal. She points towards the middle of the magic circle where Gray is wrapped in the cocoon, and suddenly the cocoon starts showing cracks. And this bursts out. Jade is like, oh, it's revived. The Godlike, the long-standing desire of the Wizard, is revived. Now we who have been oppressed will finally make a comeback. So that's the Godlike. Yeah, even Alec, who doesn't have the power of sorcery, can feel the waves of power basically coming off of it. And the Godlike, which is apparently fused with the king, speaks. So this is power, overflowing from within my body, but it is not yet complete. Those who would defy me ought to disappear. And just hearing it speak makes his hair stand on end. But yeah, this isn't good. So Alec is feeling uneasy, but Brie is kind of nestling up close to him and looking up. He says, sorry, this is no time for me to get anxious. So Alec says, hey there, King. Celsia adores you. Just getting praise from you is enough to have her all elated and whatever. But you barely even notice her, you betrayed her. What do you think you're doing? Human things no longer are any concern to me. The King, Greyville, and Zarium is no more. What do you mean human things no longer matter? You're just a coward who was scared of dying and got the power of the Wizard for that. Silence, you dare speak so to a god? I will destroy your very soul. Hey, I'm the one who's not going to let you get away with this. Give back. I'm getting Tina back. Here we go. Dramatic music, and a dramatic backdrop, and whatever that thing is. Let's kick things off normal enough and see what happens. Okay, I figured there was some kind of gimmick. It has some kind of shield up, and it's reflecting the attack. Caracol attacked, attack was reflect, Caracol took no damage. Magic seems to get through just fine, though. Yeah. Attack reflected, attack reflected. Kind of funny they're not strong enough to hurt themselves, or possibly the damage is reduced when it's reflected. But yeah, I want magic at this point, so her and her. Yeah. So he'll have some magic attacks up here. Is that magic? I think so. She definitely has magic. She definitely has magic. That's her whole thing. Is Fiora? Okay, that does count as magic, but it's not very strong. The Godlike used eternal power, so it drains energy. That matches with what we heard about from what the paladins were saying about how it drains life force from its surroundings. So that is an attack, but it's not terribly strong. Oh, he gets double hits on magic also. That's nice. The antenna mage is down, so just revive her. I think I got the strong revive from Krié. Just need to find it. The problem with having this many skills is that it's kind of hard to find them all. They do seem to be organized by type. Interesting. It didn't ask me to choose a target, so I guess it auto-targets when there's only one. But yeah, this is not... Magic attacks are not doing great. Either that or it just has a lot of health. Or maybe I just need better magic attacks. That one's pretty good. Do I have Ribolt? Yeah. It may also depend on who's using it. Yeah, it's not nearly as good from him as it is from Antenna Mage, but the shield broke. So that should mean I can switch to physical attacks. So let's try that. Plasma Slash. She can keep healing. That pierces defense. Yeah, let's see if I can lower his defense. Yeah, much better damage now. 3 down. It's something. Looks like he has a shield up, but it looks different, so I'm going to hope this is an anti-magic shield, and that my attacks won't be affected. Yeah, that's working fine. And the shield broke. It recovered a little, but I think at this point it's just a matter of time. High bolt. Yeah, Antenna Mage is really the only one that was geared as a proper mage. So it would have helped to have a bit more balance in the party, but it worked out okay. And that's it. Bit of a gimmick, but also a bit underwhelming. Oh. It's probably not over, though. That says, we did it. Udada. Just says, I am immortal, I am invincible, I do not know death. Its wounds are healing up. So it's going, all the various wounds they inflicted on her are healing up as they watch. And at the same time, Alec is feeling very weary. Like, I get it, this is what Roy was talking about draining the surrounding life force. Is it impossible to beat this thing? Ah, Karen's here. I guess she's recovered enough to be up and about. She's still hurt, but she's here, she's breathing. Oh, obviously she's breathing. There's still some... You can still see some blood in her clothes. But... So she tells them the crystal. There'll be the crystal in the core, the heart of the godlike. Touch it. Like, Karen? Alright. So he takes the holy sword, thrusts it at this thing as hard as he can, lets go of the sword, and reaches into where it left the wound, and reaches his right hand towards the crystal. But the godlike grabs his arm. Not gonna let you. Ah. Superhuman power, grabbing his arm, his bones are creaking. That sounds unpleasant. But he keeps trying to reach for it. Bree tries to step in, Jade says he won't let her. Yeah, Bree's jumping towards it, but Jade throws a fireball that knocks her down. Ellen, Karen is obviously in some pain, but she's doing something. Yeah, Bree's some power, throws fire at the thing. It's enough to make it waver a little, but that's it. Alec is determined he's not about to lose, he's going to help Tina. Tina still seems unresponsive. Like, this is useless, die. But then, a blade sticks out of the thing's chest. Tina picked up the sword from where Alec dropped it, ran it through from behind.
Alec.
So she's not completely unresponsive. This is ridiculous. That divine beast is supposed to be under my control. What are you saying? It's going to take more than some weird crystal to mess with the bonds between me and Tina. It's like, I don't care if my arm breaks, I'm gonna get there. His finger brushes against the crystal, and the room is flooded in light. Music stops. That's like, why? I'm losing power. The activated crystal is going to a more worthy someone. Body's collapsing, dying. I don't want to die. I don't want to... And everything goes white and someone speaks.